Riley, I'm 21 and I am from Seattle. Me and my best friend came here to get tattoos from our favorite game, Fallout New Vegas, and from our favorite tattoo artist, Dallas, who we followed for 3 years. I think I saw Dallas's page on some video game Instagram or something like that, and I saw just all these sick designs from the game we both love, and there was a lot of cool American traditional styles and stuff that I would get anyways. And so I'm kind of a person who takes forever to buy things. So I was following Dallas for literally all this time, and then now I've gained the confidence and okay, I want to commit to getting a tattoo, and I know who I want to do it. And so that's kind of why I chose, because I didn't want to just go to some random spot in Vegas, because I'm staying right in the middle of Vegas, so there's lots of opportunities, but I want to have trust, and even though I've never met Dallas in person until just now.
And I've followed Dallas as well on Instagram for a while, and we wanted someone to tattoo us with the same interests and experience and stuff, and yeah. So
good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, I am Dallas Carlos. I am 28 years old, 29 in 2 days. I am a tattoo artist here at Tiger Tattoo. I forgot the rest of that. Is that everything? Kind of just help. I kind of manage the shop. Lisa owns it, and she entrusted me with just kind of taking care of it. I've been drawing since I was a kid. I used to scribble on the walls and stuff like that. And I went into nursing school when I was in my early 20s and realized that I'm not going to be able to keep doing art. And that really bummed me the fuck out. And sorry for my cursing. And I kept doing pins and stickers and art like that. And one day I was like, wow, I really don't want to do this anymore. I really don't want to do nursing school. I don't want to work in a hospital anymore. And I figured, why not do just a total 180 and just do tattooing? Because I've always wanted to do it. Why not just do it? And I was doing commissions for people for tattoos and stuff. And it's why give people, that when I could just do it myself? It's my work, so why not? So yeah, I kind of just moseyed on in there. So I went through a traditional apprenticeship. I will not talk about my mentor. I will give him no sort of my energy and any sort of that. But I was really lucky to meet Lisa during my apprenticeship, and she was wonderful enough to give me a job right out of my apprenticeship. So I've been in a private studio ever since I've gotten out. It was from February of 2019 is when I officially started, and then till November of 2019. It wasn't a great apprenticeship, and I had to teach myself a lot of stuff, thanks to Lisa and other people we've had in our lives in tattooing. I've actually gotten a lot better, so that's good. But she's really helped me, and she got me to where I am today. She always says that I did all the work, which is, yeah, it's true, but having someone who's there for you, especially when you have a mentor who's not, it really helps you get to where you need to be, so it's really great. I came from the medical field, so I knew one person in tattooing, and that was my friend Frankie. And I knew him in high school. He got into tattooing out of high school, and I went into medicine. And so you're in medicine, and I've only at the time had been tattooed by two people, some random guy in Pennsylvania when I worked there, and then Frankie. And one day I randomly was like, I think I'm gonna do it, Frankie. And he goes, okay. And I did not he gave me suggestions of how to do it. I didn't tell him who I was going to go to. I went to the tattoo shop that I ended up apprenticing in, and I get the apprenticeship not knowing anything, I went there because Lisa worked there. So like I like asked for help, so Lisa helped me a bunch, and you get all pissed off and shit, and I was just like, it's me again, I'm just here, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it was really like kind of like, she welcomed me with open arms, which was really great. So did a really good friend of our Mo. He was super welcoming, Lisa was super welcoming, and everyone else was kind of like, eh. But like, I was there, like, and you know, I paid to be there essentially. So it's like, it doesn't matter if you welcomed me at the end of the day, I was still there, you know? Yeah. Preferred art style, like in tattooing. I guess American traditional and neo-traditional. I honestly just love how bold and colorful everything is. American trad is really cool just because it's three things, which is just, when it comes to color, it's just like black, color, and skin. And like those earlier things that you have, it's super simple. It's fat lines, which is fantastic. Love that look. And then with neo-trad, I get to use all of the lines, and I get to use like big lines, small lines, like 50 colors rather than just 3 and stuff like that. So I just like the diversity it brings with it. And then with American traditional tattooing, again, it's just so simple, so it's nice. Whereas neo-trad is just so complicated, and it's also nice. So, you know. I mean, you know, growing up as an artist, you fucking hate almost everything you do. Like, you know, you look back at your stuff you drew before, and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? But, like, you know, it doesn't really matter what I think as long as, like, the person who's getting it's happy. But I do try. I try really hard to make sure that it's good to, like, my quality and standard. And a lot of the time it is. Like, when I was first starting, probably not, but that's because I was first starting. Now I'm pretty confident about everything I do. But yeah, there's days where I'm like, I'll draw this out, and then I'll be like, I don't like this at all. I'm just gonna redraw it. Like, holy fuck. Like, yeah. And I do it all the time. It's just part of it. So there's a big thing in tattooing in general, being that like, women tattooers aren't real tattooers. Women tattooers don't really know how to tattoo. And all that just old head, like, tattooing shit that's been around for like ever. And it's so funny because without women, we wouldn't have the hygiene we have today. So it's like, that's so funny. But that comes with like almost like any position that people are in at the end of the day. There's a lot of misogyny still in the world, and a lot of old like misogyny that like kind of goes with time, traditional, you know, misogyny and stuff like that. So there is like, you know, misogyny in the art world. In tattooing especially, we've had our instances with that before with men, and they handled themselves wonderfully because as I like to say, I'm not nice, Lisa's not nice, and it just works out that we're both not nice and we don't need to be nice. So it ended up working out in that sense, and it was like wonderful. We don't actually have to do anything to protect ourselves. This man's just a piece of shit, and he'll find his way out, which is usually how it went. And so though you will face that throughout all of life, tattooing is just like that. You will face it throughout it. People will be like, well, you're a woman tattooer or whatever. You don't know what you're fucking doing. It's like, okay, cool. Like, that's fine. You don't have to like me as a tattooer. It doesn't really matter. You're not my clientele, you know? But I think it's just one of those things that people are like, well, it's a man's fucking job, blah, blah, blah. It's like, who gives a flying fuck? Just because women do the job better than you doesn't mean you have to be misogynistic about it. When Lisa and I were talking about this place, we made it very different from the original tiger that she built. And that's the one that I worked at originally. When we were trying to build this one, we definitely wanted a homey feel. We wanted everyone to feel like they're at home. The couches, the like decor, the like, just the feel is like you're walking into your grandma's house and you're gonna chill out for a bit and then we're gonna tattoo you, you know? And so that's pretty much the choice. She brought in like all of this, including like the stuff we thrifted and stuff we bought at conventions. And we had like these piles, and we were just like sorting that, like this is the vibe, this is not, this is what we want to bring, this is what we want. And we have like all these like antique shit that are just like random knickknacks and like tchotchkes that we were like, this fits the vibe. Like, you know, you want it to feel like home, you want it to feel like you're welcomed, and you want it to feel warm and not like a regular tattoo shop that like most people are used to, where it's like walk-ins and it's like, I don't need to be here, you know. We wanted everyone to feel like they belonged. I'm fucking glad to be where I am now. I know Lisa always goes, you're gonna leave one day, you're gonna leave one day, or I'm gonna leave one day, and I'm like, okay, I'll go wherever you go, man. I'm like really happy being where I am. So like, I really don't see a problem with that. If I could work for her forever, I would, and I probably won't. Maybe one day I'll work for myself, but I don't know when that's gonna be ever. So But it's a great way to express yourself, and it's a great way to like make people happy. You know, you see people cry because they're just like so happy over a moment, and like, you know, they're happy that they're in their own body finally and stuff like that. So it's really, you know, it's really cool. You meet a lot of really, really wonderful people. I have like friends that were clients, and now they're like more friends than clients and stuff like that. And I really appreciate that. Like, I can meet so many people, especially being such a social person. I'm like, let's talk about stuff. Let me learn about you. Feed my knowledge. I love it. It's like my favorite thing. So I do enjoy that. And you get to travel and then work and then draw and do stuff, you know? I used to scribble on walls, and now I scribble on people, and I think that's rad.